Hey everyone, hope you're doing well, doing great. We've got I just finished up actually our long weekend here. Yeah, exciting. Hope you guys had a good time. But I wanted to actually talk about not about the long weekend, but really I wanted to talk about and just discuss why owning life insurance is really essential for the vast majority of people out there right now. Because whether you're just starting out in your career, you're nearing retirement, some point in between, having the life insurance can help provide essential protection and really peace of mind. And I want to give you a couple points on that because I meet people all the time where they have some insurance or they don't have any insurance, or maybe they got stuff on their mortgage or they got stuff on their car loans or credit cards, and but they don't really own their own personal life insurance to cover all that stuff. Like, I think if you, instead of having 4 or 5 different policies, if you can have one policy, it would make it a lot more cost effective, but also it's just a lot simpler and easier of a process, knowing where do I go if something happens, kind of thing. So the few reasons I want to give you is, one is it's really financial security for your loved ones, for your family. The life insurance ensures that your family are financially protected in the event something were to happen, if you were to pass away too soon. Because really there's two risks that we face in life, at least financially speaking. The first risk is that we die too soon, and the other one is that we live too long. And so life insurance helps us take care of that risk, as if we die too soon. Because the truth is, if you have dependents, whether that's a spouse or kids, aging parents, all these different, if somebody's relying on your check, if you're bringing home money, or even just if somebody, or not even necessarily bringing home money, because I got a lot of stay-at-home parents that have insurance as well, because they take care of the family. There's a lot of value that they're providing as well. So really, if somebody's depending on you, the need for life insurance is there. Because that insurance replaces that income. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of it being called life insurance. I like it being, I've said before, but I like it being called income insurance, or income replacement insurance, because that's what you're really doing. You can't insure a life, but you're insuring your income, because your income right now is paying for all your bills. It's paying for your mortgage, your rent, your food, your groceries, kids' sports, car insurance, all these other things. Your income is providing your whole lifestyle. So if your income goes away, that lifestyle goes away. If you're a 2-income household, which a lot of families are, not all of them are, but you got a 2-income household, if something happens to one of those incomes, that's going to hurt you financially. And if you are a single income family and then something happens to that income, that's going to hurt you even more financially. So having that insurance in place to shore up or provide income for the most vulnerable years is going to make a big difference, because you can use that insurance to help continue to put groceries on the table, continue to pay the mortgage, continue to pay off debts, loans, and also you can use it to fund future expenses, whether it's education or other purchases you wanted to make down the road. I've had clients that passed away, and they use that insurance to buy a house that they wanted to do, or just kind of create these legacies that person wanted to accomplish and achieve, but unfortunately weren't able to do it. So it allowed them to continue that goal, that vision. So, yeah, I think a big part of it too is having that insurance. I've had a lot of people tell me after we get the insurance done, they tell me, yeah, Jonathan, I did sleep easier at night. I didn't think when you told me that, because I tell everybody, I'm like, hey, this insurance, you get this now, you're gonna sleep a lot better tonight. Trust me, you're gonna have a deeper sleep tonight, okay? No one believes me until after the fact. They're like, yeah, no, actually, I feel a lot more secure now, knowing that if anything were to happen, we're gonna be okay and there's no problems. So, hey, if you wanna have a good night's sleep, it's not getting a Sealy mattress or whatnot, it's getting your life insurance. But the second reason is just kind of along the continuation there. It's a lot of people get insurance to cover final expenses or take care of any debts, because they don't want that to pass on to their family, whether it's to their spouse or to just next of kin. They don't want that debt or have them getting calls or worrying about any of that stuff. Life insurance can help cover those final expenses, because believe it or not, dying in Canada can be quite expensive. Taking care of funeral costs as your final tax bill, cleaning up any debts or any responsibilities that were there, just passing away. It's not a cheap thing. So I encourage everyone to have even a smaller policy, have something in place so that your family doesn't have to worry about flipping a bill or footing that. The cash is there, they get the money, they can take care of everything right away. The family doesn't need to make decisions based on what's the most cost-effective option for us here. Because I've had that happen to people I had met people that's happened to, where the decisions they made for the family wasn't based on what was best for the family, what was going to be most beneficial for the family. They based decisions based on what can we actually afford at this point in time. And I understand, I respect that. There's definitely a position for that, and it's part of life, unfortunately. But a lot of people do have the ability to afford life insurance, and whether, especially if it's term life insurance, you can have something that's simple, that's basic, that's there, that provides a level of protection for your family. Another one that actually a lot of people don't think about, but have helped a few companies with as well, is just for businesses. You can be having some insurance for your business. Maybe it's key person insurance. You want to have that in place, or maybe you're funding a buy-sell agreement. It just gives you that a little bit of flexibility as you're running your company to have this in place. Because I know some people I've helped with that they were getting investors for their company, and the investors said, "Hey, we'll give you this money you're asking, but we want to have this level of life insurance on you. Because if something happens to you, we want to be able to get our life insurance back, or our investment back, our capital back." So there's lots of different reasons, even in just the business side of things, that you can have that insurance in place. Now, there's a few rules and things you got to be aware of. But hey, if you have a business, you got key people, or you're planning on passing on businesses, this can be a way for you to help, make a much smoother process there. And the fourth reason is, I talk to people too. They say, "Oh, I'm okay right now. I don't need the insurance right now, but I'll wait another 2, 3, 4 years." Well, see, the problem with that is the cost of insurance is based on two things. The first thing the cost of insurance is based on is your age. So the younger you are, the less that it costs. And so unless someone here has found the fountain of youth or a time machine, let me know. I'm interested. Insurance will never get cheaper as we get older. Where we're at right now, the age we're at right now, is the lowest cost it's going to be, and it'll only increase as we get older. And the second thing that a lot of the insurance is based off of is your health. And generally, how a lot of us are, as we get older, we tend to get less and less healthy. I know there's a lot of people out there I talk to, they're like, "I'm in the best prime of my life." I hear you. I'm taking care of myself. I'm doing good as well. But there's just little things that just change. Our body changes, stuff happens. And so generally, where we're at right now, and oftentimes is kind of the best health we're going to be in as well too. So if the two things that dictate the cost of the insurance are controlled, and we put you in the best position by doing it now, in most cases, it just kind of makes sense. Hey, let's do this now. You're going to get the insurance anyways in a couple of years, or you say you're going to. Why not just do that now? I know some people say, "Oh, we don't have a kid right now. We're going to have a kid down the road, or we're going to buy a house, or I'm going to get married here, married there."